Isra Tristanty and welcome to this podcast. Welcome back again after the long-awaited months. I'm back again here for my final exam project of Introduction to Film Study subject. Oh, by the way, I forgot. My study number is 122-011-233-139 and I'm from Erlangga University from Introduction to Film Studies Class A. This time, the movie I will analyze is titled The White Tiger, a movie released back in 2021, directed by Ramin Bahrani, adapted from Arvind Adiga's award-winning novel with the same title. Some famous names starred in this movie, such as Priyanka Chopra, Adarsh Grover, and Rajkumar Rao. This movie is set in India, and it talks about the social class that actually happens in India. So let's dive in deeper into the movie. So our main character here named Balram Hawai, who himself claimed to be always been working as a subordinate because that is just the way he thought. He is a driver for a wealthy family in India. His boss is Ashok and his wife is Pinky. They are a socialite who have just come home from America. Bahram is actually a cunning man, so he wanted to climb the social ladder or the rooster cup, which is actually a metaphor for the current state of India. So he wanted to get out of this rooster cup. I will analyze this movie using A.J. Grayman's narrative theory of the actant function, and there is a total of 6 actant functions, which are subject, object, center, recipient or receiver, helper, and opponent. Okay, so I know I said it earlier that Balram is not a good man, he's cunning, okay, and kind of annoying, honestly, but this movie is about him, so he is played as the protagonist since the plot is to make him become a wealthy and successful man. So of course, the subject here is Balram himself. And by the way, subject is the protagonist, usually the protagonist, and they are associated with the center and helper to get the object or the goal. Like the main focus of the story is the subject. Next is the object. An object could be a thing. It could be something that cannot be seen, like this movie, which is Balram's motivation to become a rich man. Next, there is center. It is kind of a push or a will or anything that make the subject, the main character, the protagonist, to finally act on his right mind. And in this movie, the center is Balram's frustration. There are quite a lot of problems faced by our main character, but thanks to these problems, he eventually acts on it. There is this climax of the movie when Balram have to take the blame of his boss' fault. So his woman boss, Pinky, she killed a child because of a reckless driving, because she was under alcohol influences. And this made Balram very frustrated, and he almost lost his mind, like literally. Next is the helper and the recipient. Since these two are the same as the subject, it's Balram. Those two are Balram himself. A helper can be a person, but can a person himself help themselves? Well, yeah, of course. Although Balram is kind of not good. His doing is not good. He stole his boss money, but yeah, whatever make the stories interesting, right? His doing then resulted him having lots of money. He became wealthy, which is the goal of the movie. We got to admit that Balram is smart though. He did not just squander the money that he stole, he set up a bus business with his cousin, nephew actually. He built a company called the White Tiger Driver, whose profits amounted to more than 15 times what he stole from a shop from his boss. Lastly, the opponent of the story is the wealthy, or just precisely Balram's bosses. As cunning as Balram is, I think no one can be cunnier than those who have money. The wealthy almost make it impossible for the poor like Balram to become just like them, and that is why they are the antagonists of this movie. I guess that is all. Quite long, but yeah. So overall, I think that The White Tiger is a good movie. I give it 3 stars because it is actually not my desired genre, but the movie is interesting. Definitely something refreshing, something different from what I used to watch, because I never watch a Bolly Hollywood that is so action-packed and so dramatic. Although the duration of this movie is quite long, I kind of got bored in the middle of the movie, but I managed. But the movie is overall worth it. I mean, watching Priyanka Chopra is worth it. Yeah. And yeah, that is all for me. Thank you for visiting and listening. Have a great day.